for Year 12 further maths, we're going to look at question 12 from exercise 8D. Now, it's another unit cost depreciation type question, and we're looking at a printer, okay? So, perfect, because, printers lose their value, not because, they're 10 years old, it's because of the amount of papers they print generally, okay? So it's similar to the value of a car, okay? So some cars retain their value even if you don't drive it, okay? And once you start driving it, you start losing your value depending on how many kilometers you drive. In this case, is how many pages you print. So how much money does it lose? So it costs. The original cost of the printer was 11000, and has a scrap value of 2,500 after 4 million pages. So find the unit costs of using the machine. So how much does it cost to print per page? Okay, so all I'm doing is I want to find what the depreciated value is. So to find depreciated value, I just subtract the new value from the scrap value. And then what I'm doing, I'm dividing by, to find the unit cost, because this is the amount it's lost. But it's lost per 4 million pages, so you've got to divide it by 4 million. So you should get a value of, okay, let's see, physically need to get a calculator. So if I go 110,000 minus 2,500, click enter, I'm going to divide the answer by 4 million. And I've got to make sure I've got enough zeros. So you're losing around 2.68, no, to 2.69 cents per page. Okay, so what I have on the calculator now is in dollars. So 0.026875, 0.026875 dollars per page. Okay, it's a unit, so that's why I'm trying to leave it as many decimal places as possible, and it's in pages. Now, in the test or SAC, it will generally tell you how many decimal places to put it in, but in this case, it should be fine. Alright, so the value of the machine after 1.5 million pages, all I'm doing is I am going to find out after, because we know the cost per page, 1.5 million, we just need to times the cost per page by 1.5 million. 1.5 million, make sure I have enough zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 zeros, yeah, perfect, times my previous answer. You can copy and paste it, so drag and drop. Enter, 40312.5. Okay, 40312.5. Now, if I leave my answer like that, you lose a mark for the whole paper, because remember dollar amounts, if you have cents, make sure it's in 2 decimal places, so don't leave it as 0.5. Okay, so that's for part 2. Let's do part 3. The annual depreciation of the machine if it prints 750,000 pages per year. Okay, so how much does it lose its value if it prints $750,000? So you simply multiply the unit costs by 750,000. So unit cost by 750,000. So pretty easy. So I can even recycle the top line. I'm just going to write 750,000 instead of 1.5 million. 750,000. So 201.56.25. 201.56.25 dollars. So it's losing that much per. This one's per 1.5 million. This one's per 750,000 pages. Next part, find the value of the machine after 5 years if on average it prints 750,000 per year. Okay, so these two questions are linked, okay, because what A part 3 is asking you to do is basically trying to find the D value for part B. Okay, so we know our D value is 20156.25 because it says on average it prints that many pages per year. So our D value is automatically that. So our general rule would be Vn equals V0, which is 110000 minus N or Dn. So my D value is 20156.25 times N. Okay, and we want to find the value after 5 years. Okay, so we go V5 equals 11000 minus 20156.25 times 5. Let's see what the value is. So I need to use my calculator. So 1, and I think I'm missing a 0 here. Just make sure. So that 110000 minus 20156.25 times 5, 9,280.75 cents. 9218.25. 218.25, just double checking. 9218.75, okay. That's right, it's always good to double check. Sometimes you make mistakes. Okay, so after 5 years, the printer's worth that much. Now part C, you're going to read this really carefully. Now can you see part B is talking about if it prints this amount per year? Okay. Part C doesn't ask how many years, it says ask how many pages. Okay. Will the value of the machine be worth $70,000? So the rule is not the same. Okay, so this is for part B. For part C, we have a different rule. We're going by page now. We're not going by year. Okay, and they're specified how much per year. We're going by pages. So Vn would be given by 110000 minus, per page, it's actually 0.026875 per page times n. So we're trying to find what n value the value reaches 70,000. So 70,000 equals 110000 minus 0.26875 times n. I'm going to go interactive and solve on the CAS to find it. Okay, so it's really vital for financial questions to read the actual question, because you can easily go down the wrong path. And unfortunately, if you go down the wrong path, I can't award you any marks. Minus 0.026875 times, I'm not going to use n, which is x. Okay, so it should give us 9 pages. Interactive and solve for x. Okay, so I've made a mistake somewhere, probably because I've neglected a 0. So always check your answer to see if it makes sense at all. If it doesn't make sense, you get a negative, made a mistake somewhere. Okay, that's better. So 1488372. 1488372. Okay, so in pages. Okay, so that's how you approach a question like this. Now, I don't know if the book rounded this number or not. If they did round the number, then these values would be slightly different, but the method will be the same, okay? But in a test or SAC situation, we generally tell you how many decimal places to round off, so that there's no ambiguity in the resulting answers. So hopefully that helps. Is that question?